Offer on that one, 2 balls and a strike. And Eric, as we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. This is pulled into right. Piscotty is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. It's the Cubs nothing, Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. John Lackey will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, in his last start, he ended up taking the loss, and really, he only threw 4 innings, so probably didn't deserve anything better than that. He'll look to go deeper in this one.
Rendell Grichuk will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. Lackey looks in. 1-1 pitch on its way. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. Tries to dump this one out to left. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
Well, things are looking up for these guys to start the ball game. They get a 1-2-3 top half. And now, leadoff single here in the home half, off to a great start.
Colton Wong will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch, as that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Yeah, Matt, I think everyone should be keeping an eye on Colton Wong. He's got some wheels on him, and that's a big part of why he's successful at the major league level. Routine grounders become tough plays. Singles get turned into doubles, and what would have been a 1-2-3 inning suddenly becomes a rally.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
That's an easy take right there on the 3-2 pitch. Not all that inviting at all. You want to at least make the guy think about hacking up there. Instead, now he's on with 1 away.
Matt Holliday will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play.
And he has a top 5 on-base percentage as well.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Tap fouled at home plate. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
Stephen Piscotty will stand in right on the heels of a 4-for-5 ball game a night ago.
Well, guys, one good game does not a season make. He's been hitting under 250 over his last 10 games, so hopefully he's figured something out.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Cards strand a couple. After 1, no score. Chris Bryant will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, my man Larry, he's solid. Rarely do many people get upset with his calling of the strike zone because it doesn't really seem like he favors any one part of the zone more than another.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Molina has it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
Standing in now, Jorge Soler. High in the air out to center field. Grichuk is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2.
Well, they took him up the ladder right there with the fastball, and he actually did a pretty good job to get wood on it at all. But it's still an easy play out there in center field.
Ben Zobrist will stand in, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well in April. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Smoke toward third. Taken in by Carpenter. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Matt Adams will stand in, and that average has to be a source of pride for him early on. He's got it up over 350 to start the new season.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
In the air now, out to right field. Fowler on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Johnny Peralta will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
No one out with a runner at second. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up on that inside corner, or this guy will bury you.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Has to be thinking strikeout here. Still 2-2. Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. 1 away.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Yadier Molina will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Well, if you look at it, this is a pretty good job of pitching right here. Right after the leadoff double, he gets a pop-up and then a strikeout. So now he's just 1 out away from getting out of this thing unscored upon.
Stepping in now, Jaime Garcia. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bottom of the second here with no score. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Lackey comes set. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets fouled.
This is turning into a great battle at the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back at Busch Stadium right after this. Addison Russell will stand in now to lead things off. 7, 8, and 9 here to start the 3rd inning.
And maybe one of these guys can break this string of 6 straight retired to start the ball game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And that's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. And that couldn't have been an easy take.
A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
Settling in now, John Lackey. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw to first will be in time, so they stamp out the bunt attempt.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Miguel Montero will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Grichuk. And that's the 3rd out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Rendell Grichuk will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And it was a nice at-bat, too, Matty. He looked really, really comfortable up there.
Lackey gets the sign. 1-2 on its way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that'll get by into left field, so he's on to lead off the inning. So with the leadoff man on base, let's take a trip back to the 1990s. Many of you probably weren't even around yet, so that's a good reason to check out this date in baseball history. Stepping in, Kolten Wong. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a pretty decent at-bat. As I remember, he saw a lot of pitches and really made the guy on the mound earn that strikeout.
And that's going to be high 2-2 now.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. But this will land foul shy of the wall. On the ground to second base, this could be two. One there, on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
I think this one falls into the category of tailor-made. Here you go. 1, 2 hops to second, the feed to the bag, and a 4-6-3 double play. That's as easy as it comes.
Matt Carpenter will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You worry a little about things snowballing from here?
Well, you know, these are two teams that don't traditionally care for each other too much, so we've seen this go south before.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Soler is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Jason Hayward will stand in to begin their half of the fourth, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ballgame.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hit down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The batter, number 24, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dexter Fowler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the fourth.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Anthony Rizzo digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
That's smoked, but right into the shift. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Matt Holliday set to lead things off when we come back. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. And there is Matt Holliday now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a pitch right there that you have to stay on top of, or else it's just going to get away from you.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Hit hard back up the middle. Russell with a great stop. Got him.
Whew, no problem. Boy, there's that outstanding range on display right here. This ball's headed for center field, but he's able to dive to his left to get it, and then look how quickly he gets rid of the ball. That is so well done right there.
Into the box, Stephen Piscotty. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Our next telecast comes your way tomorrow afternoon in high definition as these two teams wrap up this 3-game set, and you get a look there at the expected starters for tomorrow's contest. Matt Adams walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This one's flared out toward left. Hayward coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The shortstop, number 27.
Wow. And how he managed with that swing to wind up with a double is beyond me. Hey, that's baseball.
In now, Johnny Peralta. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Chris Bryant heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Ready now, Jorge Soler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ben Zobrist stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Line drive to left, and that's down in front of Holiday for a base hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Addison Russell is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. Halfway home, still no score. Back alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Yadier Molina to start things out for the Cardinals here in their half of the inning. Lackey's ready. Here it is on 2-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Fowler moves over, 1 away. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And both of these guys will get it up to over 90, as you can see. 94 for one, 91 for the other. Jaime Garcia comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Lackey at an even 70 pitches now in the outing. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, he's able to set down his opposite number there, and I'll tell you, these 2 guys have pretty much matched each other pitch for pitch so far.
Now to the plate, Rendell Grichuk. He singled his last time up. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, you'll see how late he is on this fastball. I mean, he nearly takes his out of the catcher's glove, but somehow he's able to steer it fair down the line, and he cruises in with a double.
Colton Wong will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double.
And this is really where you earn your money. Runner on second, 2 outs. Let's see what he can do here.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. No runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. John Lackey makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Yeah, and that's not always an easy play for a pitcher, especially when he has to barehand the ball. But luckily, he's got plenty of time out there, so he's able to set himself and then make a good, strong throw.
Standing in now, Miguel Montero. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Can't connect with the bunt attempt, and that's a strikeout. And the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep from rolling over.
And the count will be full. Looking to avoid his first walk. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. We are still scoreless. Matt Carpenter will stand in for the 3rd time now, still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Lackey steps into the windup, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Matt Holliday will dig in for a 3rd time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Stephen Piscotty will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats.
Yeah, he hit that ball pretty hard on the line out. He just couldn't get it to fall for him.
One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
And here you go, one more time. You keep making quality pitches, you keep getting quality outs. I mean, that pitch right there on the outside corner, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that pitch.
Stepping in now, Matt Adams. Oh, Adams a little too quick on that one as this is pulled foul into the seats down the right side. Looking for his 10th strikeout. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Smoke on the ground left side. Oh, look at Bryant. And from his knees, he got him. Boy, all arm there as the side is retired. One left for the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Dexter Fowler will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. In the air now, out to left. And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away.
First baseman number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting, third baseman
Chris Bryant stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Johnny Peralta will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Still no runs on the board for either team, and it might come down to who can manufacture a run first.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Yadier Molina will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And it appears we're going to have a pitching change as that'll end the night for John Lackey. He departs in a tie ball game, but is responsible for that runner at second, so the best he can hope for is a no decision here. Travis Wood will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
37, Travis Wood.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. And that's swung on and missed by Molina as he set down on strikes for the first out.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity is a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Jaime Garcia will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn, he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he is down on strikes again, so get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. He's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Rendell Grichuk will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. To short. Backhanded. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cards leave 1. We are still scoreless. Jorge Soler comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
All even now, 2-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On his way to pitch number 75. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and reined in, 1 away.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. He's shut out intact, and you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Ben Zobrist will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. chop foul over towards the coaching box. One out, nobody on. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Hot shot down the line. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
Mlb Alcantara will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Mlb Alcantara.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Chop foul right at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 2-2 pitch. This is hit high and deep out to left. Holiday going back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is out on a strong throw.
The pitcher, number 37, Travis Wood.
Kyle Schwarber will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Fouled back. He got him, and the go-ahead run will be left stranded at second base. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we still have no score. Mlb Alcantara will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 7, Mlb Alcantara.
Pedro Strop is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Colton Wong will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now in a scoreless game, I've got a hunch he may get a green light here. He may want to try and get something started that way.
Matt Carpenter ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Our line score there says it all to this point, or if you prefer, it doesn't say anything. Nothing our score, as you start to wonder if anyone's going to play to run in this one. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and here's the left fielder, Matt Holliday. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, and sometimes late in a tie ball game, you just got to throw caution to the wind and take some chances out there, especially with a guy that has good speed. And this one pays off as he's into scoring position now with the stolen base.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Chop foul over towards the dugout. And another foul ball. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Grounded to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, and Holliday will take a little vacation as he's retired. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder,
Stephen Piscotty will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And if there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 3, and the potential go-ahead run left on base. 1 left for the Cardinals, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Nice shot of downtown St. Louis as we're set for the 9th inning here from Busch Stadium. Seth Maness will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Miguel Montero will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. 1-1. Here it comes. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
And that changeup's not really a pitch you can sit on with 2 strikes. Because if he gives you that fastball, you'll be an hour late on it. That's a great job of not showing that pitch until he was ready to punch him out.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And that misses 2-2. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. With 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Dexter Fowler stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Matt Adams ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, he just dominated that at-bat right there. You want to see a power pitcher go right through a guy? This is a 3-pitch see you later right here. Have a seat.
In now, Johnny Peralta. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Yadier Molina digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Zobrist is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means we'll have to go a little longer tonight to find a winner. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th, and we still have no score. Anthony Rizzo will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant will stand in now, hoping to get.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
1 and 2. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
2 quick outs here to start things off. Can't ask for much more than this in extra innings. Hold, serve, and then give your guys a shot to win in the bottom half.
Jorge Soler stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Set to deliver on 3-0. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. High in the air and deep to left center field. Grichuk looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
And wouldn't you know it, he goes right through the order. 3 and 4 guys go down to start the inning. But it's the number 5 guy in the lineup that was a different story. And he takes him over the wall for a long home run.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. Grounded to short. Peralta's there. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So just the one hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes them out in front. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Cubs lead it 1-0. Brian Pena will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 33, Brian Pena.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, he gets his team going with that leadoff single here late in the game. And you can tell he is excited. Look how fired up he is down there at first.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Hector Rondon will get the call here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Stepping in now, Rendell Grichuk. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Rondon pauses. Here's the 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. And now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Colton Wong comes to the plate now with the tying run at first, so he'll be looking to drive a ball into the gap here. Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. And you still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Matt Carpenter. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Wow, just a really great game to watch from beginning to end. A well-pitched 1-0 ball game. This is just a broadcaster's dream.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 1-0. Good night from St. Louis.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For St. Louis, no runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Busch Stadium, a sellout of 46,000. The Cardinals would like to thank you for joining us in baseball heaven and remind you to please drive home safely. Have a good night.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Chicago Cubs got the win in extra innings over the Cardinals, 1-0. The Minnesota Twins had 12 hits as a team as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 5-2. The Colorado Rockies got past the Reds in Cincinnati, 2-1. The Padres totaled 11 hits as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos, 6-4. Alex Wood pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Dodgers got the best of the Braves, 5-1. The Marlins got together to allow 4 hits as they bested the visiting Nats, 1-0. That now makes 8 straight wins for the team. Adam Morgan allowed nothing in his complete game shutout win, leading the Fightin' Phils over the Mets, 5-0. The San Francisco Giants held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks, 8-0. The Rays only allowed 2 hits in the game as they took down the Red Sox on the road, 2-0. The New York Yankees allowed 5 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Athletics, 2-1. The Jays swung it well with 15 hits in this one as they beat the O's in Baltimore, 10-8. The Angels combined to give up just 5 hits as they dismantled the White Sox, 6-0. It was their 5th straight victory. The Cleveland Indians launched 3 home runs as they stole the win against the Mariners in walk-off fashion, 5-4. The Detroit Tigers got 12 hits in this one as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium, 8-2. Sin-Shu Chu added 3 RBIs to his total, helping the Rangers get past the rival Astros, 4-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.